Hi, I'm Belinda from Being Agile, and this is a great Agile thinking exercise to really help you to understand and raise your awareness about the Being Agile mindset. So this exercise is drawn from a document I found many years ago, and it really made me sit up and think about my own Agile mindset. So I hope it does the same for you. So I'm going to show you a list of things and we'll run through that list. And as we go through that list, just have a think about whether you recognise any of these behaviours or attitudes, how you feel about them. You might recognise them in yourself or in others, past or current activities. Just think about them as we go through. And then what I'll do is I'll show you where I found the list. Okay, here we go. So, do you delay delivery until completely ready? So if you're tasked with delivering something and it's partially ready but not completely ready, then you delay delivery until it is absolutely done. And you insist on perfection. So you really like things to be perfect, absolutely perfect. Haggling over precise wording, so and insisting on written orders. So this might be in meetings, haggling over precise wordings, and insisting on things being written down before they can be actioned. Prioritising unimportant tasks. Have to say this is one I do recognise in myself. I am very easily distracted by shiny things, and therefore I do have an habit, if you like, of prioritising unimportant tasks. Insisting on doing everything through channels. So this is following the processes that are mapped out, going through those channels, and not allowing shortcuts to be taken. Referring matters for further study and research. So this is a bit like if somebody has a really good idea that'll be responded with a, yeah, that's great. If you could put together a bit of a study and do some research on that, come up with a full plan on how that would be implemented in results, then we'll consider it. Including as many people as possible in decision making, so over 5 people on decision making, make sure we've got a broad range of opinions and input in terms of decision making. And finally, just applying all regulations to the absolute last letter. So as I went through that list there, 1 or 2 may have resonated with you. They may have reminded you of previous events or scenarios or situations that you're in. And I think some of these, I think we can perhaps talk about in terms of perfection. I used to be quite a perfectionist actually when I was younger, but perfect is actually an opinion. So do we mean perfect or do we mean right? And what is our actual definition of right? Whose definition of perfect are we looking at? Going through the appropriate channels, and that can be really difficult when things are changing or uncertain. So some of these things are quite difficult to implement sometimes when we're in uncertain and unpredictable times. So perhaps you're wondering where I found this list. It may or may not surprise you. You may be thinking, all sorts of different things around this list. I know I get lots of different input when I do this exercise in live sessions. So without delay, I shall show you that this list is actually found in a CIA simple sabotage field manual. So all these things that I've just listed are actually listed in this manual. So the idea of this manual is that you're being forced to work for the enemy, and these are actions that you can do which will slow down sabotage productivity, in essence helping your allies and slowing down progress of the enemy. So all these are subtle tips and tactics on how you can sabotage productivity in the workplace without getting caught. So might be a bit of a surprise to some, not so much to others. But I think it really helps us to kind of sit up and be aware of some of the things that we might be doing, which actually are sabotaging our productivity. So we can think about when we're being agile, and we want to have an agile mindset, is, are we actually behaving? Is our attitude an agile one, or are we actually sabotaging our own agility? So it's not just about what we want to start doing to be more agile, but also what we might need to stop doing as well. So those anti-patterns, those patterns that actually go against our agility, rather than with it, and help to improve and adapt and develop our agility more and more. So that's the Agile Mindset exercise. I hope you've enjoyed it. And if you'd like to find out more information, please visit our website, beingagile.co.uk.